I have never fed my goldfish. I've never fed my new goldfish, these guys right here. And the reason I haven't fed them yet is because I just got them. I got them about 24 hours ago. And in the first 24 hours, when you first get a goldfish, you don't want to feed them. You just want to let them chill. You just want to let them chill. And that's what they've been doing. Except this guy likes to bump little Jimmy around sometimes. Don't do that. Don't bump Jimmy. Jimmy doesn't like that. Get your face out of Jimmy's butt. Come on. Good job. When a goldfish first gets introduced to a new tank, they can be a little bit stressed. And when a goldfish is stressed, it won't really want to eat. And even if it does want to eat, sometimes it can have a little trouble digesting, processing that food correctly. So you honestly just want to let them chill here. So today, we're going to give them their very first meal. They are going to eat for the first time in this household, one of many, many feedings to come. Look how cute they are. So I'm going to give them some of this Kenta gas release formula. None of them really have any gas issues, but this can be used, for a normal feeding. This is what was sent with me from Jimmy. Also, I just moved into this place like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I don't have any furniture or anything. So this is where I'm eating my meals. I eat it right here, and I get to look at my fish while I do it. But now we're gonna give the fish their first meal. The fish are gonna be eating their first meal actually before me. This plate was from last night. I did not pick up after myself. All right, guys, your very first meal in this household. Are you guys excited? This is gonna be one of very, very many. All right, the pellets are dropping. The pellets are dropping. Oh! Okay, this guy was hungry. This guy was very hungry, so he ate some right off the bat. Little Jimmy over here has not touched anything. This guy has not touched anything yet either. He's touching the other guy. But this guy over here, I need a name for this black one, and I need a name for this one over here. All right, this guy might eat up all the pellets before anyone else gets a chance. Hey guys, come over. This dude's gonna eat all your breakfast. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, there we go. Your first meal. Your first meal. How do you like it? I think you're eating poop and stuff. There you go. Come on, buddy. Did he even eat any pellets yet, or is he just... I don't even know. I don't even know if he got... Okay, now he's getting pellets. Now he's getting pellets. There you go, buddy. What about you? You coming over for lunch or for breakfast? There we go. All right, so they're all eating. None of them are stressed to the point of not wanting to eat. So that's a really good sign. Look how beautiful these guys are. Each one of them. Just absolutely beautiful. Okay, little Jimmy Nugget is going for some more pellets. He's eating up some more. These other guys, they're just chewing. They've eaten a little bit, but they're wondering, do I want more? You guys better eat more, because this stuff's going to make the water quality really bad if you don't eat it all up. I also, once again, want to say thank you to Jimmy from Jimmy Goldfish. Everyone go check out jimmygoldfish.com. He sent me these guys, and they are just absolutely stunning. Oh, this guy's going for more. So I guess, they're a little shy for their first meal, but they're eating. Also, what I want to do today is I want to test the water. When I get a new fish and I just have like a brand new system, I do like to test the water, honestly, at least once a day. So I'm going to be testing the ammonia, the nitrite, the nitrate, and the pH. So the pH is honestly the easiest thing to test. You just got to, shake this bottle up a little bit, put 3 drops into this dropper. 1, 2, 3. We give it a little twist, 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 twist. And then we can compare it to the chart. And the lighting is not that great here, but we can see it's probably around, 7.2, which is perfectly fine. That's great. Now the ammonia, the nitrite, and the nitrate, those take a little more work. When you're first setting up a system, the ammonia and the nitrite are 2 things you really want to pay close attention to. And then on the contrary, once your system has been long established and it's been running well and there's no problems with it, you really don't need to check it that often if nothing has changed. Pay close attention to your nitrate, because that's something that's going to build up over time. But right off the bat, the nitrate doesn't really matter that much, but the ammonia and the nitrite, that pay close attention to. Okay, I've completed the test, and we're looking pretty good. Our nitrate level is looking like around 10-ish. The nitrite That's a light blue. That's a blue up there. So I don't think there's any nitrite in here. Nitrite is the most toxic thing. Ammonia, nitrite. Nitrite is the worst thing. So it's good that's at 0. Now ammonia, you'll notice it's yellow, but it's not quite that bright yellow. I'd almost say it's probably closer to 0.25 ppm than it is to 0. So there is a tad bit of ammonia in there. The thing is, when you first introduce goldfish to a system, the system might not be fully ready for their ammonia load. These guys are the biggest poopers you'll ever see. So I'm actually going to put some prime in there to detoxify that little bit of ammonia to make sure that this water quality is as good as I can get. Now, some folks will say you can take a fish and put him straight into an uncycled tank and then just dose the prime until the tank is cycled and the fish will be perfectly fine. And the problem with that is that prime can only detoxify a certain amount of ammonia. So there's only a certain level of ammonia you can actually fully detoxify. If the ammonia level grows too largely, which with a species like goldfish, it absolutely will, you may have a problem where the ammonia ppm gets so high that the prime can't detoxify it. And if you want to use a lot extra prime to do that, you might overdose it way too much that the oxygen levels will drop. So I recommend, get your system a little cycled ahead of time at least, and then you can add your fish in there. And yeah, you can use the prime to detoxify, but there is a cap on how much you can really do that. Okay, the fish have finished all their pellets. So they've eaten their very first meal. Did you guys like it? Did you guys like your very first? Oh, you're looking for more. Now you want more. That's the thing with goldfish. They are never full. They are never ever full. They're eating and pooping machines, these guys. Okay, while I have you guys here, I want to show you the fish basement. I want to show you where I'm at with that and what my plans are to get that done. So let's head down there now. We're headed to the fish basement that currently has no fish in it. Okay, so right now I've gotten all the drywall up that I wanted to get up. I got the light fixtures in place that I wanted here as well, and I got a vast majority of the mudding and taping and cornering and edging and stuff like that done. I got most of that done. But, last week while I was doing this, I came to the realization that my time is better spent making content doing fish stuff than doing stuff I'm not that well experienced and that's taking me a lot of time, which was basically remodeling this basement. I thought to myself, if I pay someone to do this, if I hire this out, I'll be able to do other stuff in the meantime, like setting up a tank, getting new goldfish, going and working on the fishery that I want to get redone as well. I think that's just a better financial decision and just a more logical decision. So I am having someone quote me right now to finish this whole place up. So that means finishing the mudding and sanding, priming, painting, crown molding and stuff around the edges, and then also putting in floors here. And then possibly also building a closet to kind of box that in, and building a closet over there to box that stuff in. Then I'm set to just start putting up tanks all over this place, and there's going to be so many goldfish in this basement. Your head will spin. Your head will spin at how many goldfish there's going to be in this basement. Okay, I'm going to give these guys just a couple more pellets. Look at these cuties. Look at these cuties. Hey, Jimmy's not a pellet, buddy. Jimmy is not a pellet. There you are. Oh, this guy's a big eater. That's probably why he's so much bigger than all these guys. He's probably bigger than his siblings, too. Okay, I also want to show you guys the fishery and my progress on that and where I'm at with that. So I have a lot of things going on here at once. I got my living room tank. I just got that set up. I got my whole basement that I'm trying to renovate, and I got this whole fishery over here that I'm trying to renovate. And that's just the tip of the iceberg of all the stuff eventually that I want to get going on this property. I got almost 4 acres to work with, and as long as I got the funds to transform this place into a fish powerhouse, I'm gonna do that. Guys, look what I just came across here. Look what I just... So this is what the fishery building looks like from this side. So that's my house over there. And from this side, when you look at it, this is the concrete wall side. The very rough condition. The roof is in very rough condition. There's moss and a bunch of stuff here. Okay, so here's that same building from this side. This is all the junk I've begun to pull out of here, there's all kinds of stuff there. There's all that junk and stuff here. And this is what it looks like from the inside. I ripped off a lot of the ceiling. So to get this fishery up and running again, I got two options. One is I can tear the entire thing down, you know, that whole concrete wall, tear it down, these wooden pillars and concrete pillars, tear that all down, remove all that junk, and then put up a greenhouse over this. Because to rebuild a structure like this, that'd be insanely expensive. No way I could afford that. And then the second option is to remove, all the ceiling and remove the roof and remove some of these old like boards on the wall and then replace all those boards and then maybe, clean up the concrete, place some windows or some plastic panels there, keep the actual skeleton and frame of this, and basically just put up plywall boards and new roofing over the whole thing and keep the original exterior, but reboard it all up. Get all the rotten wood out and put new clean wood in. I'm not sure what's easier or what's better because, a lot of this thing is not super even here. I'm not even sure how stable it is. Like, yes, some of this wood looks good, but other parts of the wood are, they're a little questionable. I'm not exactly sure. I'm between those two options now, and I haven't fully decided yet. So I do want to do some measurements, and I kind of want to get a list going of what I would need to do if I kept the frame of this place and roughly how much that would cost. And this building over here, this one's pretty much a piece of junk also. Like I got no use for this. Maybe I'll tear it down, maybe I leave it. I don't even know yet. And that about wraps up for today's vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you want to help support all that fishery stuff that I'm going to do over there, because it's going to cost a lot of money that I don't have right now. Hopefully I have it soon. Consider becoming a channel member. That goes a long way. So thank you very much to everyone that already is. And yeah, and that's all for today. Luke's Goldies out.